Never wake a sleeping baby. Have you heard this phrase, or has someone told you this since you've had a baby? It can seem logical to not wake a sleeping baby, and to wake a sleeping baby can seem counterintuitive, or it can seem mean to wake a sleeping baby. But it's actually vital for our little one's circadian rhythm, and so that they aren't getting too much day sleep, so that they're up all night partying. And this is why I'm answering your sleep question. Why do you recommend waking my baby each morning, and how does this help sleep? Hi, I'm Brooke, one of the sleep consultants for Little Ones and mother to 2 beautiful children. At Little Ones, we specialise in infant and child sleep through a comprehensive set of online sleep programs. We would love to help you and your family achieve better sleep, so please visit us at www.littleones.co. So to answer this question, we need to look at our baby's body clock. Now, our baby's body clock is much the same as our body clock. We have a master clock which drives our circadian rhythm, and our circadian rhythm sets our body clock to know when to produce and release melatonin. If we wake our little ones at the same time each morning and feed them around the same times each day and put them down for naps around the same time each day, this will set our little one's body clock, and that puts them into this routine. So then their bodies will know when to produce melatonin, and they'll start feeling hungry at the same times, which is all based around their circadian rhythm. Our baby's circadian rhythm is what helps them stay asleep overnight for as long as they're physically able to, and helps them wake and be sleepy at the same times each day. Now, there is nothing worse than a baby that has day and night confusion. This is a baby that will sleep all day long. Everyone will be like, oh my God, your baby's amazing. It sleeps all the time. You're so lucky. And then it gets to nighttime and all hell breaks loose, and you're up all night. You're feeding all the time. And every time you feed, they're not going back to sleep. They're up for a party. They want to goo. They want to gar. They want to smile. They're up to party. And that's because they think it's daytime when actually it's nighttime, and they've had too much sleep in the day. So this is where waking them at around 7 o'clock each morning, if you want to follow a 7 o'clock in the morning to 7 o'clock at night routine, and doing this will help them regulate their circadian rhythm and get their day and night swapped around so they're not up all night partying and sleeping all day. So to help with their circadian rhythm so that it's not confused, we wake them at the same time each morning. We put them down at the same time each day for their naps. We give them food and milk around the same times each day. Some days they might be hungry a little bit earlier, or they might not want their feeds till a little bit later, but it's around the same time. And this is helping them understand that this is daytime. I need to stay awake for a little bit, and then I need to relax and have a short sleep, just enough so that they can stay awake until bedtime. And then overnight their circadian rhythm will kick in, and they'll go, okay, I need to have a bigger sleep now, and only wake if I'm hungry, or sleep all night until morning if they are at that stage of development and they're physically able to sleep all night without a feed. So this leads me to our baby's melatonin. Now, when our little ones are born, they have a maternal store of melatonin from birth, and this starts to run out at around 8 weeks old, and this is when we start to see some babies start catnapping. That's because they're not producing their own melatonin. They might be sleeping in a very bright room and they aren't physically able to produce melatonin. They need to sleep. So in order for our little ones to produce their own melatonin, we need to make sure that their sleep environment is on point. Now, Ebony has a great video on our YouTube channel that we'll link down below that has an in-depth look at our sleep environments for our little ones. But basically what we need is a dark room, white noise, sleeping bag, and a consistent temperature so they're not getting too hot and too cold. Now the main key thing is a dark room. If the room isn't dark enough, our little ones aren't going to be able to produce enough melatonin to stay asleep, or they might wake up after a sleep cycle and they'll be seeing all these beautiful things in their room that they want to look at, and they won't go back to sleep. Having a dark room also ensures that our little one's circadian rhythm is kicking in and their body clock is releasing the melatonin at the right times. So this is key at nighttime. So in the afternoons when the sun starts going down, we want to turn off the lights, make sure it's nice and calm and getting darker so their body knows, okay, it's getting into nighttime. I need to start producing melatonin because I'm about to go to bed soon. And this will ensure that they produce enough melatonin to keep them asleep for a long time overnight. So basically the key points we have covered in today's video is the sleep environment. Nice and dark, produce enough melatonin. Waking at the same time each morning to enable our little ones to have a solid routine to set their circadian rhythm. We also have day and night confusion and how to tackle that by waking at the same time each morning and capping those naps in the day to make sure they're not getting too much sleep. I hope this answers your sleep question, and I hope that it helps your little one have better sleep overnight so that you can all sleep better overnight. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and click the subscribe button and make sure to hit the bell so that you get notified when we upload a new video. Don't forget to look us up on our social media platforms and make sure to look us up on our webpage so that you can subscribe to our sleep programs and have access to the sleep consultants like myself on our app. If you have any further questions about circadian rhythm, make sure to pop it in the comment box below and we'll make sure to answer them for you. Thank you for watching.